The letter that was chosen to be analyzed was written by Burton J. Smith to his fiancée, Willametta Turnipseed, on August 27, 1943. During this time, Smith was a navigator for the U.S. Army Air Force and was stationed within the United States. The first part of the letter talks about a navigation idea called Macmillan navigation. Because he does not talk about the details of the Macmillan idea, it can be inferred that it was in previous letters. Instead, Smith then lists off reasons why the Macmillan idea was not as good as the current system. Because he argues logically and does not just call it bad, it can be implied that Smith is a man of intelligence, which he was. Smith graduated from the University of Michigan and was a teacher in Wayne, Michigan at the age of 24 before he enlisted in the Air Force. Early in the letter, Smith mentions that he was in Texas, so more than likely he was stationed at Gary Air Force Base or Camp Gary. After the navigator training ended, Camp Gary was close to being closed, but then Camp Gary became one of the largest helicopter training sites in 1951. On December 1963, the base officially closed and became the San Marcos Airport, which is still open today. Smith also talks about celestial navigation, which requires a high degree of skill and is a science that determines a position by reference to two or more celestial bodies. Celestial navigation was used as a check for dead reckoning and pilotage, which were also systems of navigation, although during long water flights, celestial navigation was the only method at the time to check where they were. Celestial navigation was accurate as 10 miles and required a sextant, accurate time, and tables to attain a line of position, which would tell them where they were on the planet. In case of inaccuracy, the navigator takes observations over time. At the end of the letter, Smith closes with, "Must close for now, but am looking forward to spending a free evening tomorrow with you." Because Smith waits till the end of the letter to briefly mention he looks forward to seeing her, it can be implied that Smith is a man that prefers a constant normality, such as to send letters that follow up from previous letters, rather than let his emotions run wild and say whatever comes to mind. It could also mean that Turnipseed would not get the letter until after his visit, so there would be no point in mentioning his visit that much.